I propose to the one I love most. Hope she'll spend eternity with me. Will you marry me?
I do.
Stella.
What did you say?
The one I love is Stella, daughter of Zeus. Not you. You? Just because Stella treated you like a sister. You thought you were Zeus's daughter too?
As a child, Father hid my identity to protect me. Even Stella, who always cared for me, only thought I was an ordinary goddess. Never thought Cain would hook up with the maid impersonating me. Zeus's daughter never showed her face. Perfect chance for me to take her place and seize the title of underheld queen. Elena, all these years I've cared for you and listened to everything. But this time, Cain and I truly love each other. Hope you'll bless us.
I trusted you both more than anyone. How could you betray me like this?
Elena, are you so desperate to marry me? There was only Hades' order between us, never any bond of love. Just because I guarded you for 200 years. You really think you matter that much?
The chance for you to be my guardian was begged your father by Hades himself!
Don't joke. You're probably some wild seed left by some god. Only Stella with her noble status as Zeus's daughter matches me. The future king of Hades. What are you? Though, if you fix that spoiled teeper, maybe I'll consider keeping you as a concubine. Let you survive by my side.
How dare you insult me!
Don't push your luck! I'm the future king of Hades. You dare lay hands on me? Anger me. I'll make you vanish from this world completely!
Darling, don't bother with her. Let's get married first. Once I was your maid, but soon you will only be able to look up at me.
Truly laughable. Future king of Hades marrying Zeus's daughter? Only received the lowest blessing. Even the goddess of love doesn't approve of your so-called love?
Elena! How dare you mock me! Even with Father's 200 years of training, you're still this useless. Only attacking women. What kind of skill is that?
Darling, don't be angry. You're about to be the next king of Hades. Don't stoop to their level.
Elena Damon, you wait. When I officially succeed as king of Hades, you'll pay! You love him that much? Rather be humiliated by him than wake up.
Wait! Damon, will you marry me?
Never mind if you don't want to.
Who said I don't want to? Such powerful divine energy. It carries the aura of Zeus himself.
I impulsively married Damon just like this.
Elena, I'm so happy.
You...
Elena, please belong to me.
You did that on purpose. You've been plotting this.
So what? Your husband is me.
In a few days, our wedding will be held at the sacred altar on Olympus Peak. Don't forget.
Elena, you finally belong to me.
Daddy, I'm back.
I'll make Cain pay for hurting you. I'm stripping his godship and casting him and that impostor out of Olympus forever.
No, don't.
Child, he treated you like that, and you still protect him?
I'm not protecting him. I want him to watch what he personally gave up. Let him know, betraying me, humiliating me, the biggest mistake of his life. My wedding will proceed as planned at the sacred altar on Olympus Peak. I want everyone to know, Damon is my husband, the future king of Hades.
You are the future master of Olympias. Whatever you do, I support. I've ordered the divine smith to craft a queen's crown for you. I hope to wear it at your wedding.
Thank you, Dad.
Such a luxurious crown here. So beautiful. I must have it.
Stella, you have always loved taking what belongs to others. You stole my identity to seduce a man, and now you covet my crown as well.
Elena, don't slander me here. What your identity?
Just because you had Cain's protection before made me your maid? An unidentified wild seed.
Daring to claim you're Zeus's daughter?
Not long after, Cain succeeds as king of Hades. I'll be queen. And you, a woman dumped by Cain, what right do you have to lecture me here? Marrying that waste Cain with a stolen identity as Zeus's daughter. And you want to take my crown? You don't qualify.
Dream on, Elena. You're nothing. Hephaestus wouldn't waste his skills on you. This is Cain's surprise for me, waiting to crown me at his succession.
Since you're so sure this crown is yours, then call Hephaestus himself. Let him say whose crown this is.
Hephaestus is Olympus's most divine smith, rules all forging in the 3 realms. You think he'd come out specially to see you? I think after Cain dumped you, you've gone completely mad.
Are you sure?
Who dares make noise here?
Lord Hephaestus, not me. It's her trying to steal my crown.
Oh? In all my life, I've made only one masterpiece. Every detail carves the true goddess's name. You an owner? Don't make me laugh.
Impossible. She's just a wild girl. How could she possess something this good?
Why impossible? Weren't you just my maid before? Your Grace, future queen of the Hades.
That was only because you had some power. Elena, you wait. This time, you just got lucky. I'll let you off for now.
Your Grace, the crown is complete. Please, accept it. May it bear the king's blessing and guard your eternal glory forever.
Thank you.
Honey, why are you crying?
Today I went to the Divine Smith Hall and saw a gorgeous crown. Then Elena suddenly appeared, mocked me as an imposter, and said the crown was hers.
But that's Hephaestus's divine workshop. How could he let you be bullied?
She must have tricked Hephaestus. Cain, our wedding must be at the sacred altar on Olympus Peak. Let Elena see. I'm not someone she can compare to.
Olympus Peak Sacred Altar? Are you crazy? That's the peak of the gods, Olympus's most sacred place. Only Zeus can hold weddings there. Ordinary gods can't even step in, let alone hold weddings.
Cain, I'm Zeus's daughter. Only there is worthy of me. If you treat me badly, Zeus won't let you off.
I'll try. Divine Messenger, my beloved Stella and I wish to hold our wedding at the Olympus Sacred Altar. Lord Cain, Zeus has personally issued a decree reserving the summit altar exclusively for his daughter's wedding. Zeus reserved the sacred altar. As his only daughter, you didn't know?
Zeus's daughter is also preparing a wedding? No, I absolutely can't be exposed. I know, maybe Father wants to give me a surprise. He's always hidden my identity, afraid I'd be in danger.
Really?
Are you doubting my identity? If you don't believe, we can go find him now.
I need Zeus's support to secure my throne. I can't leave a bad impression. How could I? Even if you weren't Zeus's daughter, you're so gentle and kind. I'd still love you.
Knew you loved me most.
I must hold the wedding at the sacred altar. Let Elena see how this former maid of hers stomps her underfoot.
A lady of your noble birth is so considerate and humble. Unlike Elena, spoiled and ill-tempered since childhood, always throwing tantrums, she cannot compare to you in any way. Though, when Elena comes to her senses, comes back to apologize, I can barely give her another chance. Let her stay by my side, serve you as a concubine.
Exactly. When she returns, let her taste serving others.
She won't come back. Damon, what makes you say she won't come back? Elena loved me since childhood. How could she bear to leave? A two-minding scum like you. Worth her continuing to love? Unworthy? I'll be the king of Hades with a goddess by my side. And you, a bastard from the mortal world. How dare you look down on me? Coincidentally, I'm also getting married. My wife and I really hope you can attend our wedding. What are you? Your wedding worthy of a future king of Hades attending? Who'd marry you, some other god's bastard daughter or some lowly servant?
Exactly. Look at yourself. How dare you speak to Cain like that? Beg nicely, and we might let you attend to grace your pitiful ceremony.
Yes, I'm warning you. Stay away from Elena. When she's suffered enough outside, she'll definitely come back begging. Those who don't cherish don't deserve Elena's love. Then you wait slowly. See if Elena ever acknowledges you.
What does he mean?
Ignore him. When Father announces my succession as King of Hades, I'll make him and Elena kneel before me begging for mercy.
Hades, the heir you cultivated 200 years. This is how he treats my daughter? My wretched son Cain dared to strike your daughter and mock her with a lowly maid. His insolence is unforgivable. King of gods, punish me, please.
Hades, no need to blame yourself. This was his own choice.
As you say. But now your daughter has married Doman. Do you object? Of course not. As agreed, Elena's choice will be the next king of Hades. I'll reveal the heir at the wedding in 3 days, witnessed by all of Olympia.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Welcome all! This is my beloved wife, Stella, daughter of Zeus. Miss Stella carries extraordinary grace, truly worthy of being the king of gods' daughter.
You are too kind.
Lord Cain is truly blessed. Marrying the king of God's daughter guarantees your place as the next king of Hades. Of course.
Do you see now, Elena? All gods believe I am Zeus's true daughter. What could you possibly have to compete with me? Your Grace, King Hades sends word. At the banquet shortly, you will personally announce the next king of the underworld. I know. Your Grace, are you nervous? Why would I be nervous? Those who should be nervous are the ones who thought they could steal everything from me. Damon? How did you get in? This is dressing room.
This wedding dress. Good choice.
Damon, the banquet's about to start. What are you doing here?
Seeing my bride.
Seen enough? Get out. I'm not ready. You... Stop touching me.
Hair's caught, don't move. Elena, you are so pretty today.
Since when did you start saying such sweet words? Damon.
Do you know how long I've waited for this moment?
You... Let go first. So many people waiting outside.
I only wanted to see you, but I overestimated my self-control.
You have moments like this.
Don't get cocky, I just don't want to force you before the wedding starts.
Happy wedding, Damon Morton.
Why is father not here yet?
Wait a little longer. Hados must be tied up with some urgent business.
What? Father won't come at all? I'm his heir he's nurtured for 200 years. How could he miss my wedding?
The successor to Hades will be announced inside the Peak Palace by the most noble being of Mount Olympus. Hades bids you go there at once.
Who could be powerful enough to decide the next king of Hades over father? I've never heard of such a figure. Father really should have told me sooner about the venue change for the announcement.
Such a grand setup. Someone of Elena's status doesn't qualify to attend this kind of occasion.
When I succeed as king of Hades shortly, Elena will definitely regret her actions.
How could it be her?
Elena decides the next king of Hades? Impossible! Elena? She's the noble one? Impossible!
You wouldn't have known Cain and I are holding our wedding here today and came to cause trouble.
Isn't that the woman who always followed Cain around?
Truly shameless, even chasing to someone's wedding.
Elena, I know you can't let me go. You've been with me since 5 years old. Followed me 200 years.
Cain, stop it!
But you shouldn't come here to make trouble. This is the future king of Hades' succession ceremony. Also, on my willing with Zosa Warnter, what right do you have to stand here?
Where is he?
Yes, he's usually very punctual.
Though, considering you followed me all these years, I can give you one more chance. Come down now and apologize to Stella. I can barely keep you as my concubine.
Elena, Cain said so much. Why aren't you coming down? I'd be happy to let you continue serving me, just like how I served you before.
You two are asking for death.
Not rush.
Elena, get down here and apologize at once, I warn you.
Me crashing your wedding, still hung up on you? Cain, you think far too highly of yourself. I'm here today for my own wedding. My husband is Damon. And you and this fake beside you are standing on my land, and you dare to chase me away?
Your land? Have you lost your mind? This is the most sacred place on Mount Olympus. Who are you to claim it as yours? How dare you call me a fake? I'll teach you a lesson. Let go of me. How
Elena, you are fucking dead! Let's see who dares touch my wife. Your wife? You got married? Impossible! Elena, I really underestimated you. To deliberately piss me off. You'll do anything, even finding this kind of person to act with you.
She's doing this on purpose. She wants to steal Kane's attention at our wedding, being with this bastard just to humiliate you.
Elena, I knew you can't let me go. Stop acting! Come back to me obediently and I won't hold your childishness against you. After all, staying by my side is your honor.
Can't let you go? Kane, do you think you're all that?
Am I not? I'm King Hades' heir, cultivated for 200 years. About to become the next king of the underworld. And the man beside you, a bastard picked up from the human world. What can he give you?
Then you'll be disappointed.
Damon and I are married. No matter what happened before, now as my husband, I'll give him everything I can. Including what you want most. The throne. Where is he?
Yes, he's usually very punctual. You've gone mad! With your unclear identity, and you a bastard picked up from the human world. No mother's upplacing. Giving you food is our charity. And you dare steal my throne?
You really treat the throne of Hades as yours.
Of course, it was always mine. Unlike Damon, this good-for-nothing waste.
Then you'll keep your eyes wide open. Watch how he steps on your head. With me here, I'll never let you humiliate him again.
Elena.
Kane, Stella, I don't have time to play with you. This is mine and Damon's wedding site. Now take your arrogance and get out.
Why should we leave? Who are you to order us around?
This is the venue Father arranged for Hades' successor ceremony. The noble guest will arrive any moment to announce me as the next king. What right do you have to drive us out? You and that bastard should be the ones leaving.
Such a noble hall was clearly prepared by my father Zeus for me, and you dare steal it? Elena, you're just jealous. Kane chose me. Jealous I'm about to become queen of the underworld, and you get nothing.
Miss Stella isn't wrong. After all, she is Zeus's daughter.
Yeah, Zeus reserved this venue for his daughter. Naturally, Miss Stella should use it. Hear that, Elena? Leave now before Hades' noble guest arrives. You and this bastard will be escorted out by divine messengers.
Done talking?
What are you laughing at?
You said this is the venue Zeus prepared for his daughter, and you're Zeus's daughter, so this naturally belongs to you?
No mistake. All of Olympus know the Supreme's god Zeus the dose most on his daughter. And if you didn't know my Quinwayer, you'll be severely punished and banished from Olympus.
I personally confirm with the divine messenger. This is Zeus's personal decree. Stella is the noble Zeus's daughter. How could she lie like you?
Then show proof.
What proof?
You keep saying you're Zeus's daughter. Then have Lord Zeus come recognize you himself. Have Lord Zeus personally tell everyone who is Zeus's daughter. No. Absolutely can't let him come recognize. If Zeus finds out I impersonated his daughter, I'll be stripped of divine power and banished from Olympus. Elena, my father manages countless affairs daily. How could he have time for such trivial matters?
Elena, Stella doesn't wish to disturb Zeus. Stop trying to stir trouble between them.
How touching. But Stella, you say Zeus dotes on you as his only daughter. Then why hasn't he shown up for your wedding? Why are you too afraid to even invite him to verify your identity?
I told you he's busy.
Busy? You claim he reserved this hall and prepared your wedding, yet he's too busy to even show his face? Is his own daughter's lifelong marriage just a trivial thing to you? You boast of being his most beloved daughter, of all Olympus bowing to you. Now show your proof.
Stella, what's wrong? Why is you so pale?
I'm just too nervous. Selena, this bitch, she's deliberately making us embarrassed.
Why is Stella afraid to see Zeus? Could it be... No, impossible. Someone so gentle and kind, how could she lie to me? Elena, have you said enough? Even if Stella doesn't want to disturb Zeus, that's our business. An outsider like you, what right to interfere? Since you can't show proof, take your people and get out. What are you to drive me out? Then don't blame me for escorting you. And what proof do you have that this is your wedding hall?
Right! You say this is yours, show your proof! Otherwise you're blaspheming Olympus!
Tell them, whose sacred hall is this?
By Zeus's divine decree, Olympus Peak Sacred Hall, reserved for Miss Elena.
Elena, you really are cunning. Bribing even the divine messages. Fellow gods, do not be deceived. I know her better than anyone. She's been by my side since age 5, 200 years. I know her humble origins full well. She's not Zeus's daughter at all.
Elena was my maid before. Taking advantage of being close to me, secretly mimicked my every move. Now she dares impersonate my identity at my wedding. Wants to replace me as Zeus's daughter. Elena, I treated you well. You envy my status, jealous I can be with Cain. You could have said so directly. Why use such despicable mewings?
So that's how. I said how a woman always following Cain could suddenly become Zeus's daughter. She's just an imposter. You hear that, Elena? The gods see the truth clearly. Don't throw a tantrum just because I married someone else. Everyone, I'm Lord Hades' designated heir. The king of the Hades succession ceremony about to be held is today's most important matter. This woman making trouble here, wasting everyone's time, truly unforgivable. When I succeed as king of Hades, I'll properly punish her. Lord Cain speaks true. A maid daring to impersonate Zeus' daughter, simply blaspheming the king of gods.
My lord, calm your anger. Let us drive this madwoman out first, lest she defiles the sacred hall.
Considering you also served Stella diligently before, leave yourself and don't humiliate yourself further.
Hear clearly, Elena. Even if you argue now that I was your maid before, no one will believe you. You can gently stomp under my feet.
Who gave you the right to slander Elena?
Relax. Finish your speech?
Still trying to make excuses?
I just find it ridiculous. She claims I was her maid and you all believe it blindly? Has any one of you seen me serve her with your own eyes?
She says I'm a maid, so I'm a maid. Then I say now, I'm Zeus's daughter, her master.
You're lying!
If I was your maid, tell everyone which palace I lived in, what robes I wore. How many years did I serve you?
Enough! What's the use of this nonsense? Elena, you say you're Zeus's daughter. Where's your proof?
Right! My father prepared this sacred hall for me. Everyone knows.
Speechless now. Don't blame me for sending you out. Guards, drag them both out. Let's see who dares.
Just you? Dare fight us to protect this fraud?
No matter who's right or wrong today, I'll protect the one I love. Arrogant fool. Let me teach you a lesson for father. Very well. Watch closely how you fall before me.
Why is he suddenly exuding the era of the god of war?
Who dares make noise at Hades' ceremony? Father, you're finally here! Father, Elena is disrupting your successor ceremony. She bribed the divine messengers, impersonated Zeus's daughter, and colluded with this bastard Damon to ruin my wedding with Stella. Please order them banished from Mount Olympus at once.
Lord Hades, Cain speaks the truth. Elena was once my maid, yet she now dares steal my identity and run wild in the sacred hall. It's unforgivable.
Elena, before because I promised father to guard you 200 years, you had the right to act arrogantly. Now I'm about to succeed as king of Hades, marry Zeus's daughter. A woman who doesn't know like you immensity of heaven and death. I must teach you a lesson. Father, please allow me to personally these two who offended your dignity. I'll make them kneel before you. Pay for today's arrogance. Please order, Father!
Please, Hades, uphold justice.
Cain, have you finished?
Father.
Miss Elena, I'm late. Please forgive me.
Hades is so respectful to Elena. Could her identity have a secret? Father! What are you doing? Why bow to her?
What's happening?
Father, look clearly! She's Elena! The woman who clung to me since 5 years old. She's a fraud, not Zeus's daughter. Your heir is me. You should help me drive her out.
Cain, shut up.
Father, what did you say?
Step back. I was late because preparing your wedding gift. Your wedding is Olympus's rare, joyous event in centuries. I dare not be negligent. This is the heart of the underworld. The underworld's treasure condensated over 10,000 years, blessing you and Damon's new marriage.
Hades is thoughtful.
Father! Have you lost your mind? You've never given me such a priceless treasure. What you gifted to this imposter? Who is Elena to you? I am your own son. I am the next king of Hades. Why do you honor her so?
Because she is the one you ought to honor above all.
I don't believe not one word. You've been deceived, Father. She's a fraud.
Done making noise? Today marks both Hades' successor ceremony and Lord Elena's wedding. Per the ancient pact between Zeus and myself 200 years ago, by Elena personally announced the next king of Hades.
Why? Why does she decide the next king of the underworld? I'm the heir you cultivated for 200 years! Now you tell me my fate is decided by her?
Impossible. Could she really be Zeus's daughter? Then what should I do? What should I do?
Father! Who is she? What right does she have to stand here and decide my future? Enough! Cain, you ask me what right she has. You have the nerve to ask. Father, you say you're the heir I cultivated for 200 years. Do you know, the 200 years of cultivating you got was all granted by her? What do you mean? Everything our underworld clan can obtain was given by Elena. Without her, there is no underworld today.
Elena, who are you exactly?
You'll know soon.
I announce the next king of Hades is...
My husband, Damon Morton.
Me? No! Impossible! How could it be him? How could it be that bastard?
You ask me what right? Just this. Whoever I marry, that's the next king of Hades.
Impossible! This can never happen! You've all been deceived! What, marry whoever is king of the underworld? Simply absurd! I'm Lord Hades' carefully cultivated heir for 200 years. This Damon, a bastard picked up from the human world. What qualifications does he have?
Cain does have a point. Damon's background is far too shameful.
Yet Lord Hades has not opposed the decision at all.
Cain is right! Besides, Cain is marrying me, Zeus's daughter. With the daughter of Zeus as queen of Hades, the alliance between Olympus and the Underhell would be an unmatched power.
Right. Father, you're king of the underworld, you know this clearest. You can't be blinded by Elena.
I have said it plainly already. All glory the underworld holds is gifted by Lady Elena.
Father.
Who do you think you are? You think marrying who can threaten Elena? I'll tell you, no matter who Elena chooses, even if she picks a mortal from the human world, that's the underworld's rightful new king. Damon Morton, I bestow the king of Hades' scepter upon you. From today, you are the new king of Hades. As for the two who offended you, please punish them.
Since everything's done, you two stay for my wedding.
Now, let the wedding begin.
Elena, I still can't believe all of this is real.
What? Regretting?
I just feel I don't deserve you.
Damon Morton, you listen. 200 years ago, I chose Cain with my own hands. But that day outside the divine ball, the moment you picked me up from the forest path, you were already the most special person in my heart.
You still remember that?
I remembered every single moment. So today, I choose you.
Congratulations to the new king of Hades.
How could this happen? Why isn't Cain the king of Hades? How could this happen?
The throne of Hades should be mine. No, I won't accept this. I must take back everything that belongs to me.
Finally over.
Seems my wife also has many things I don't know.
You don't know a lot of things.
Then I want to know everything about you. I want to know your identity, your secrets, and how you look loving me beneath me.
Then try it yourself.
You allowed this. Tonight, I serve you.
I'm the king of Hades! I'm Hades' heir cultivated for 200 years! Why let Damon, that bastard, take everything that belongs to me? 200 years of preparation, all for nothing! My own father, he told me shut up before all the gods! He made me bow to a woman! And that woman is Elena! Elena who followed my ass around since childhood!
Cain, don't be like this. Calm down.
Calm? How do you expect me to calm? My throne of Hades is gone! My divine power, my status, my future, all gone! And you, Stella, you said you're Zeus's daughter. But why didn't Zeus show up from start to finish? Why did the divine messenger announce the sacred hall was reserved for Elena?
I don't know either. Must be Elena's trick. She bribed the divine messenger, impersonated my identity.
Then why didn't Zeus come to back you up? Aren't you his most up daughter?
This is not the time to doubt me. Elena must have used some tricks. That's how she went from being my maid to Zeus's daughter overnight.
You really didn't lie to me?
Of course I didn't lie to you. How would I dare? It's just...
What?
Elena grew up by my side since childhood. She must have grasped some leverage over me to bewitch the gods. This matter has problems, needs checking.
You're right. I can't just admit defeat like this. The throne of Hades is mine. Elena was supposed to be mine too. That bastard Damon stole my position, stole my woman. I will never let him get away with it.
What do you want to do?
The throne of Hades is mine. Elena, that stupid woman, ran off. I'll also make her return to my hands. Even if I have to kill Damon, I'll take back everything that's mine.
Cain, whatever you do, I'll stay by your side. Together we'll take back what we lost.
Where are you going?
You're awake?
You moving woke me up. Sleep a little longer.
It's already late. We should get up now.
Let me in! I must see Elena today!
Elena, come out! Don't hide inside pretending! Lord Cain, you can't enter. Your grace didn't summon.
It's Cain and Stella.
Coming to make trouble the day after wedding?
It seems the lesson last night wasn't enough. Let's go meet them.
Let me handle this time.
You're now the king of Hades. You have the final say.
You two! Making noise outside my wedding chamber at dawn. Cain, you here specially to congratulate me on becoming king of Hades? Congratulate you? What are you? Damon! Don't think after yesterday you're really king of Hades. Father was just temporarily confused, bewitched by this woman.
Bewitched by me? What ability do I have to deceive Hades?
Elena, I know you still have me in your heart. 200 years. We were together 200 years. You chose me at 5 years old. Can you say forget and forget all these years of bond? I know you're angry at me for marrying Stella. But as a man, I need a wife of noble birth to solidify my power. You understand me. I only need her for political leverage. I never truly loved her.
Cain, what are you saying?
Elena, as long as you return to my side, I won't hold it against you and Damon. We start over. You're still my wife. The position of Queen of the Hades is yours. This is what you deserve.
Finished?
Elena.
Cain, can't you see the reality yet? You say Hades was bewitched by me? Then go tell him to take back his order. But you don't dare, because you know every word Hades spoke is the truth.
You!
You want me to come back to you and take the position of Queen of Hades? But my husband now is Damon, the rightful king of Hades. Why would I abandon a legitimate ruler for someone like you who has nothing left at all?
Elena! Don't push it!
Isn't that right?
Shut up! You have no right to speak here!
I am the king of Hades. You dare shout and rage in my presence? Do you wish to be banished from Mount Olympus? Elena is my rightful wife now. What right do you have to compete with me for her?
Elena, don't get cocky. Cain's just temporarily blinded by you. I am Zeus's daughter. When my father steps in, let's see how you stay arrogant.
Oh, you're Zeus's daughter? Sure. Then yesterday, when I slapped you before all the gods, when the divine messengers dragged you to the side and sealed your mouth, why didn't Lord Zeus come to defend you?
He's busy.
Busy? His daughter publicly humiliated, her wedding stolen, her identity questioned. Can he be too busy for something this trivial to even show his face?
Stella, you...
Cain, don't listen to her sowing discord. My father must be delayed by something. He definitely doesn't know what happened here.
Doesn't know? All Olympus is talking. Zeus's daughter being impersonated. The true goddess is someone else. Do you really think Zeus doesn't know?
Rather, Stella, why do you panic every time Zeus is mentioned? Could it be your identity is fake? No, impossible. What benefit does she get from lying to me?
Elena, don't try to stir trouble between us. What goes on between Stella and me is none of your business. I'm giving you one last chance today. Come back to me. Otherwise...
Otherwise what?
Once father comes to his senses and realizes he's been witched by you, he will take back the throne for sure! By then, both you and Damon will kneel before me begging for mercy!
Then wait till that day comes. But before that, what right do you have to reclaim the position? Just because Stella is Zeus's daughter?
You!
Enough. No time for your nonsense. Take your people and get out of my sight. If you refuse to leave, I don't mind letting you taste being dragged out by divine messengers, just like yesterday.
Then who's the real Zeus's daughter?
Guess it.
No need. After all, I've already married the woman I love most.
Cain, Stella, I truly look forward to when you learn my identity. How wonderful your expressions will be.
Leave.
What? Is the king of Hades going to comb my hair himself? It tickles.
Bear with it. Marrying you is the greatest fortune of my life.
I know.
Father, I have something to say.
Speak.
That woman, Elena, she actually had divine messengers block me. Father, look at her attitude now. A woman of unknown origin relying on your tolerance to ride on the underworld's head.
Whatever her attitude, you endure it.
Father, what did you say?
Cain, I'll tell you once more. Elena's choice is the underworld's will. It shall not be questioned, nor defied.
Father, you've been bewitched by her. You've raised and trained me for 200 years. How can you replace me just like that?
Do you think I cultivated you because you're excellent? It's because Elena chose you. You can stand here. Enjoy these 200 years of cultivation. All because she was willing to give you this chance.
Impossible. Father, then I ask you, is Stella Zeus's daughter or not?
This question, you should ask Lord Zeus himself. Stella, what does my father mean by this?
Cain, I really am Zeus's daughter. I swear. It's just, Father doesn't like me publicly revealing his identity.
Retreat. Remember, don't disturb Elena again. Cain, when will your stupid brain clear up? She's not so-called Zeus's daughter at all.
Cain pressed Stella again tonight about her true identity.
Normal. He'll eventually discover Stella is just a fraud.
I'm worried tomorrow when you go to the underworld hall, he'll make trouble.
Let him.
You are not scared?
Scared of what? The bigger he makes trouble, the harder he falls.
When did you become so calm?
After marrying you. With you here, I'm not scared of anything.
Cain, you haven't spoken since returning from the underworld hall. Drink something.
Stella, I ask you again.
What?
Are you Zeus's daughter or not?
Cain, why bring this up again? I am.
Then why doesn't Zeus appear? Why does my father look at you so strangely?
My father manages countless affairs day by day, no time to come. Besides, he dislikes me revealing my identity publicly, fearing it might put me in danger.
Danger? You are Zeus's daughter. Who would dare bring danger upon you? Daughters of Zeus should have a token, right? Where is your token?
I left the token at my old residence.
Okay. We shall go fetch it now.
No!
Why not?
Because that residence has already been demolished. I never had the chance to retrieve it.
Then take me to see Zeus.
What?
You said you're his daughter. Take me to see him right now.
No! Father is in seclusion. No one can disturb. Not even me as his daughter.
Stella, you're his daughter. He's in seclusion and can't even see you. Then your position as Nur is quite special. You better think well how to prove your identity to me.
It's holy. I won't lose. I must have a way! Cain, please trust me. Take me to the Undergard Hall tomorrow. I will help you take back the throne that belongs to you.
Damon, go claim the throne that belongs to you.
Wait! I oppose this man becoming the new king of Hades!
What's Lord Cain doing?
It's natural he can't accept this.
A bastard picked up from the human world. What right to be king of Hades? Just because of the woman beside him? A woman of unknown origin. One sentence can decide the underworld's future?
I am Zeus's daughter, Stella. Cain is my husband. And this woman was just my maid before. Taking advantage of being close to me, secretly learned my every move. Now she dares to steal my identity, seize my wedding venue, and even rob Cain from the underworld throne!
What Miss Stella says does make sense.
Indeed. No one knows where Elena truly comes from.
Everyone, I, Cain Morton, cultivated by Lord Hades for 200 years, should be the underworld's next master. As long as everyone supports me today, when I reclaim the throne of the underworld, I'll heavily reward you all.
You think far too highly of yourselves.
What did you say?
You lot really think you're something. Stella, are you addicted to imprisoning my identity? First, you pretended to be a divine woman as a maid. Then you lied your way into claiming you're Zeus's daughter. Do you enjoy being a fraud that much?
You're lying! I am the true daughter of Zeus!
Is that so? Then tell me, you served me for 200 years. How did you suddenly become Zeus's daughter?
Stella, you said you'd help me take back the throne. Speak up now.
She's lying! Everyone, don't be fooled by her! Lords all, I shall speak plainly today. I, Elena, am the one and only daughter of Lord Zeus, the rightful heir of Mount Olympus.
What? She claims to be Zeus's daughter?
Impossible. Everyone knows Stella is his daughter.
Empty words. Can you claim to be his daughter just by saying so?
Elena, have you lost your mind? What makes you worthy of being Zeus's daughter?
Elena, I know you want revenge on me, but lying like this is simply overreaching yourself. Zeus's daughter? You? Did you all hear that? This woman dares to tell such shameless lies just to steal my throne.
Exactly! Where is your proof? Without evidence, you're blaspheming the king of gods.
Elena, if you cannot show proof today, you will never leave this hall alive.
Proof? I have it, of course. But my proof is not for you to see. It is for those qualified to judge.
Stop acting! You say you're Zeus's daughter, then why doesn't Lord Zeus come back you up? How come no one's ever heard he has a daughter named Elena?
Right. My father dotes on me most. All Olympus knows. What are you?
Your father? Stella, you call him that so naturally. Have you truly think you're his daughter?
I am!
Fine. Since you're Zeus's daughter, then you know what's Lord Zeus's favorite flower and his favorite wine. What pattern is carved on his left-hand ring?
These are Lord Zeus's private matters. How could I say them in public?
Just admit you don't know. Let me tell you, his favorite flower is the hyacinth. His favorite wine is brewed from the thunderbolt. And his left ring is carved with thunderbolts and olive branches.
It's the truth. I've seen them myself at the King of Gods' palace. Memorizing a few trivial facts doesn't make you Zeus's daughter. Do you take all the gods for fools?
Every word Elena says is a lie. My father never had her as a daughter. She was just a vain maid by my side. Now wants to impersonate my identity.
You all heard her. The alliance between the underworld and Mount Olympus was meant to be a perfect match. Yet this woman, a liar, along with this bastard, dare to meddle with the underworld's inheritance? I, Cain Morton, absolutely not greedy for power. But the throne must not be tainted by these two.
Cain speaks the truth. The throne should never be seized by outsiders.
But Lord Hades hasn't stated his position yet.
Lord Hades must have been bewitched! When Lord Zeus learns of this, he'll definitely be furious! We must stop this forest today!
I swear in the name of Zeus's daughter, whoever stands with Cain and me today, my father will heavily reward later. Underhald and Olympus friendship starts from today.
Support Lord Cain! Can't let bastard ascend the throne! Right! Drive out that fraud! Drive out that bastard!
Let them talk. The harder they speak, the harder the slap later.
I'm already counting. Not one of them will be spared later.
Elena, anything else to say? Your lies have been exposed. If you know what's good for you, take this bastard and leave the underheld hall at once. Out of past fashion, I may spare your lives.
Who permitted you to make noise here?
Father! You came at the right time. This woman, Elena, actually dared to publicly lie, say she's Zeus's daughter!
What she said is true.
Father, what did you say?
I declare in the name of the King of Hades, Elena is Lord Zeus's only daughter and Olympias's future heir.
200 years ago, Lord Zeus and I made an agreement. Whoever Elena chooses is the next king of Hades. This is the King of God's decree, beyond question.
What? Elena truly is Zeus's daughter?
Then what we just said?
Impossible. Impossible.
You're lying! You did this on purpose! You definitely don't want Cain and me together, so you made up this lie! Elena isn't Zeus's daughter at all! She was my maid before! I watched her grow up with my own eyes! You've all been deceived by Hades!
Father, you must have been bewitched by Elena! What spell did she cast on you? Or what leverage does she hold over you? How could you help an outsider steal your son's position?
Cain, are you questioning me?
Father, I'm not questioning you. I'm saying you've been deceived. Elena, this woman is scheming and cunning. She dares to impersonate Stella's identity. What wouldn't she dare do?
Various gods! I, Stella, swear in the name of Zeus's daughter, Elena is absolutely not the King of Gods' daughter. She served by my side since childhood. I remember everything clearly. If she really is Zeus's daughter, why never revealed in 200 years? Why never attended Olympus's grand events? Why not a single divine messenger recognizes her?
That does make sense. If she's truly the King of God's daughter, how could she stay hidden for 200 years without showing herself? Lord Hades, is there any real proof to your words?
You want proof? Stella, you say you're Zeus's daughter. Why not let Lord Zeus personally recognize you?
My father manages countless affairs daily. How could we disturb him for such trivial matters?
Trivial? Someone impersonates your identity and steals your wedding, takes your position, and this is trivial to you? You all demand proof? Very well. Let the King of Gods come here in person.
Father, please show yourself!
She really has summoned Zeus?
Impossible. Impossible.
Greetings, Lord Zeus. Rise. Who dares pretend to be my daughter? I ask, who?
Father, it is Stella. She pretended to be your daughter and deceived the entire Mount Olympus.
Stella, how dare you?
Lord Zeus, spare my life! Spare my life! I just love Cain too much. I was afraid he'd leave me if he knew I wasn't your daughter. I was momentarily confused.
Momentarily confused? You impersonated my daughter for 200 years. That's momentarily confused?
King of Lords, please spare me! Spare me! Spare me!
Cain Morton,
I'm here.
you became engaged to this impostor and publicly humiliated my true daughter. Do you know your crime?
Lord Zeus! I had no idea! I truly never knew she was pretending! She deceived me! I am also a victim!
No idea? You were raised and cultivated as Hades' heir for 200 years. You couldn't even see through a woman's false identity. What right do you have to inherit the underworld throne?
Even if I'm an imposter, she might not be real either! Lord Zeus, you say she's your daughter, then show your proof! Why is she your daughter just because she says so? Maybe she's also an imposter!
My child, all these years you've suffered. Helena is my daughter born to Queen Hera, the only princess of Mount Olympus, future master of all gods. I kept her identity hidden for 200 years to protect her from being coveted. I never imagined someone would dare steal her identity and fool the entire Olympias. Hear my divine edict. The maid Stella, guilty of impersonating the kingdom of God's daughter, blasphemous divine authority and deceiving all deities for 200 years, from this day stripped of all divine power, banished from Mount Olympus forever, never to set foot in the divine realm again.
No, don't! Cain! Save me! Please save me! Elena, you'll regret this! You'll definitely regret this!
Cain Morton, though deceived, you cannot escape the crime of negligence. You engaged an impostor, publicly insulted the true princess, and colluded with other deities to disrupt the Hades succession ceremony. From this day, strip of your title as Underhell heir, banished from Mount Olympus forever.
No! Lord Zeus! I was tricked! I knew nothing!
Not knowing doesn't mean not guilty. If you hadn't coveted Zeus's daughter's identity, how could you be played around by a maid?
Father, say something!
King of gods, Cain is indeed at fault, yet he is still my son. I beg you, out of the underworld clan's eternal loyalty, spare his life. Helena, what do you say?
Cain, you know, you could have had everything. The Underhold throne, a wife who is the king of God's daughter, the highest honor across Mount Olympus. It was all in your grasp. But you personally threw them away for a fraud, for your so-called noble status wife. Father, Zirin, Cain, and Stella are so fond of each other. Let them be together.
Helena pleads for your life, so I shall spare you from death. But punishment cannot be forgiven. From today, go with Stella to guard the underworld's deepest border. Atone for your sins.
Helena, don't get cocky! Damon! You bastard! One day I'll reclaim everything that belongs to me! You wait! All of you wait!
You'll never get that day.
Helena, Damon, you are the future of Olympus and the underworld together. Treat and support each other.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Lord Zeus.
This is my blessing upon you both. May your marriage last for all eternity.
Congrats to Miss Elena and the King of Hades.
Damon, do you think Cain will really come back for revenge?
He dares come, I'll dare make him lose again.
So confident?
Because my wife is the most noble woman in this world.
Your Grace, Cain Morton waits outside. He says he has urgent matters to speak to you in person, not seeing him. He says if you refuse, he will kneel outside the gate and not leave. Then let him kneel.
Elena, please, just see me once. I know I was wrong. I only want a few words with you and I'll leave afterward.
He sure knows how to put on a show. Looking like this, I might have softened my heart once, but not anymore.
Elena, I beg you. I only want to say I'm sorry.
Let him in. Yes.
Elena.
Speak, then leave.
Elena. These days, looking as I was demoted to guard the border outpost. Every day at that darkness, I kept thinking, what did I do wrong to end up like this? I'm terribly wrong. I shouldn't have believed Stella's lies. Shouldn't have given you up. Shouldn't have humiliated you at the wedding. Elena, I was blinded. But I always had you in my heart.
Finished?
Elena, I'm not asking you to forgive me right now. I just beg you, give me a chance. Let me make it up. Even if it's just letting me stay in Olympus, watch you from afar. I'm willing—
Cain, have you forgotten? You are a criminal decreed by the King of Gods to guard the border. Leaving your post without permission is a capital offense.
I snuck out. Elena, I just wanted to see you. Once I'm done, I'll go back.
You've seen and spoken. Now go.
Elena, you really don't have any feelings for me at all? We were together 200 years. 200 years! You don't cherish any of the old times?
Old times? Cain, when you publicly dumped me and humiliated me at the wedding? Did you cherish old times? When you let Stella replace my identity and stole my position as Queen of Hades? Did you cherish old times?
I know I was wrong.
If you know you're wrong, then go guard the border and atone. When you've truly reformed, then say this nonsense.
What are you doing? I came to apologize to Elena.
Apologize? A criminal decreed by the King of the Gods to guard the border, leaving your post without permission, running here to harass my wife. This is called apologizing?
Guards! Escort this criminal back! Elena! You just watched this bastard treat me like this? You really don't cherish old times? Elena, I know you hate me now, but you must still have me in your heart, right? You chose Damon just to piss me off. You won't be happy with him.
Wait.
Elena, you still can't bear to part with me, right? You still care about me. Elena, I knew you still have me in your heart. You stopped him because you're afraid he'd hurt me, right?
Cain, listen carefully. I chose Damon not to anger you, but because I love him. And you make me sick. The Cain from before at least had dignity. Now you're just a pitiful worm, desperate for power and status, deceived and still clueless. Drag him away.
Elena, you can't fool me. You don't love him. The one you love is me. You're just deliberately pissing me off. One day you'll regret this.
Finished?
Bastard. You don't deserve her. What, hit a nerve? Guilty? Fine, you want to fight? Today I'll show you who truly deserves Elena!
That power again. Just like before. The aura around Damon is not ordinary divine power.
You've lost.
You're just relying on the throne of the Unworld Elena gave you!
I stand here not because of anything Elena gave me, but because I have the strength to deserve this place.
Elena loves me! She's been with me 200 years since childhood! What are you? You're just a temporary replacement from her impulse!
Finished?
It's the truth! Elena, tell this bastard! The one you love is me! You're just angry!
This aura, it's the power of a war god. Why does Damon carry the aura of the war god? Damon, that's enough.
Kane Morton, listen well. Elena is my wife. No matter what she had before, that's the past. If you dare harass her again, I won't show mercy next time. Drag them out.
Elena, I won't give up. One day, you'll return to my side.
Damon,
I'm fine.
the power you used just now wasn't underworld divine power, golden light, carrying the overwhelming pressure of a war god. Damon, what secret are you hiding?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Since I have memory, that power was in my body. As a child, I once accidentally erupted once and destroyed half a palace. Hadid sealed my memory and didn't let me use that power again.
Now, you can use it again?
Since forming the contract with you, that power has been slowly awakening. Especially when I'm by your side.
Oh, when by my side? Damon Morton, are you shy?
No.
Damon, I've been thinking about something.
What?
200 years ago, Olympias had a female war god who went missing. She was Ares' daughter, named Selene. She disappeared, no one ever saw her again. Just now seeing the war god auras on you, I Thorin's thought. Your mother, could she be related to her?
Kane, you're back. Did you see Elena? What did she say? What's wrong?
She made me kneel.
What?
She made me kneel before her, like a dog! Then she told me she loves that bastard! She said I'm disgusting and a pitiful worm! 200 years! I stayed by her side 200 years! She turns on me just like that!
Kane, don't be like this. You still have me.
You? You still have the face to say? If it weren't for you fraud pretending to be Zeus' daughter, would I have given up on Elena? Would I end up in this miserable fate? Banished to this godforsaken place, mocked by all gods, stepped on by that bastard. This is all your fault!
Love me? You love the position of Queen of the Underworld, right? You love glory and wealth, right? Now nothing's left. You still stay by my side. Isn't it because you have nowhere else to go?
Kane, I truly love you. Everything.
Everyone says he's a bastard picked up from the human world. But if he's a bastard, why not give him status? Why never mention his mother?
You mean he might not be Father's biological son?
If Damon isn't underworld blood at all, then what right does he have to inherit the throne of the underworld?
A bastard of unknown origin. What right to sit in that position?
Bastard. Impure blood. No qualification. You're right! If Damon isn't Father's son, then he has no right to be king of the Hades. Gods value bloodline most, as long as everyone knows he's a bastard.
He must abdicate. And Kane, you're Hades' only biological son. The throne of the underworld was always yours.
Right. Right. I need proof. I need to expose that bastard's true face before all gods.
The underworld has a bloodline crystal ball, An ancient divine artifact that can detect any god's bloodline origin. Just have Demon put his hand on it.
If he and Hades have no blood relation, the crystal ball will turn blood red.
Bloodline crystal ball. Good. Very good! I won't just let all gods know he's a bastard. I'll let Elena watch with her own eyes. The man she chose, just a waste with unclear bloodline!
Cain, you can do it. When you reclaim the throne of the underworld, Elena will regret it. She'll kneel begging you to return to her side.
She'll regret it. She'll know who's the most suitable person for her.
Elena, do you think you've won? No, the game has only just begun. Once Damon is ruined, once Cain reclaims the throne, I'll see how long you can stay arrogant. Isn't that Cain? Wasn't he banished to guard the border by the King of Gods? How'd he get back?
Heard he snuck out a few days ago to harass Miss Elena. Got thrown out by the King of the Hades.
Serves him right. If he hadn't chosen that imposter, he'd be sitting on the throne now.
Lords all, please stay a moment. I have an important truth to announce.
What? Come beg Miss Elena's forgiveness again?
I want to expose a truth about the current king of the Hades, Damon Morton's truth. Lord Damon? What of him? Damon Morton is not Lord Hades' biological son at all. He's a bastard with impure bloodline, unclear identity, no qualification to sit on the throne.
What? Damon isn't Hades' son?
Cain, you're just a sore loser, aren't you? You'll say anything to get the throne back. I'm not lying. This is the Underworld's ancient law scroll, clearly written. The Underworld throne must pass to those of Underworld blood. Any heir not of Underworld descendant has no right to rule. He does have a point. The Underheld throne has always passed by blood.
But Damon is Hades' son. He says so, and it is. If Damon isn't his son at all, then he's deceiving all Olympus. Hades was also deceived.
Stella, a criminal banished from Olympus. What right do you have to speak here?
I was framed by Elena. I'm innocent. But I came here today, not for myself. I'm for the Underworld's future. We can't let a bastard of unclear bloodline sit on the Underworld throne.
I demand we use the Underworld's bloodline crystal ball to test Damon Morton's bloodlet. If he really is father's biological son, I nothing to say. I'm willing to accept punishment and never tap Olympius again. But if he isn't, he must abdicate. The throne belongs to the true Underworld bloodline.
He's right! Blood can't be faked! The Underheld's fate hangs on this! No outsider can rule!
Yes! Test him! Use the blood crystal!
But what if Damon really is Lord Hades' son? Then wouldn't Cain be falsely accusing?
If he really is, I'm willing to accept any punishment. I swear by the Underworld clan's honor!
Lords, please think. If Damon's bloodline has no problem, why doesn't he dare accept the test? The more he delays, the more it shows he has something to hide. Test! Test! Let Damon accept the test!
Damon, this time you can't escape. Lord, I have something to say. Speak. I demand you submit to a bloodline test. Bloodline test? Yes. Use the Underworld's ancient bloodline crystal ball. Test whether you truly have Underworld bloodline. This is the Underworld's bloodline crystal ball, passed down since the Underworld's existence. It can detect any god's bloodline origin, If you truly are Father's biological son, the crystal ball will emit blue light. But if you have no blood relation with Hades, crystal ball will turn blood red!
Indeed, the bloodline crystal ball. I've seen it.
This thing can't be faked. No one can forge it.
Damon, do you dare accept the test?
Since you demand testing, I'll satisfy you.
Please!
Don't be nervous. Just a crystal ball.
I'm not nervous.
Then why is your hand shaking a bit?
It's your hand shaking as you hold mine.
You saw wrong.
Blood red! It's blood red! You all saw it? He's not Father's son! He has no underworld bloodline at all! Oh my gods! It's really red!
Damon isn't Lord Hades' biological son?
Then what right does he have to rule? An outsider. This is deception! A disgrace to the Underhald!
Damon, you stole the throne and lied to all Olympus. Do you admit your crime? Get off that throne now!
You all saw it! The man on the throne has no underworld blood! Underworld's oldest rule. The throne belongs to underworld blood. What right does a bloodless nobody have to sit there? Right. No blood means no qualification. Abdate! Make him abdicate!
It seems that they're quite excited.
Let them be excited a while.
Damon! Are you deaf? The gods tell you to abdicate. A bastard like you dare cling to the Hunworld throne?
Finished?
So what if I have? The truth is clear. You're not of underworld blood. You have no right—
No right. Then who does? You?
Yes, I'm Hades' true son. I carry underworld blood. I'm the rightful heir. You all saw it. This bastard has lied to everyone for 200 years. He stole the throne that was mine. It's unfair. I demand Damon be removed from the throne at once. And I, Cain Morton, Lord Hades' true son, take his place. Damon abdicate. Cain take the throne. The bastard doesn't belong here.
Cain does have a point. He's Hades' true son, after all.
But Hades recognized Damon.
Hades was fooled. Now the truth's out. Damon has no underworld blood. Hear that, bastard? The gods are turning. You think Elena's support keeps you on the throne? Dream on. Blood is everything. A bastard like you will never measure up to me.
Cain, are you finished?
So what if I am? Elena, I know you're protecting him. But the truth is the truth. He's a bastard. He has no right—
Who told you no unworld blood means can't be king of the Hades?
What?
Everyone, please hear me out. 200 years ago, Lord Hades came personally to Mount Olympus. He knelt before my father Zeus, begging him to let me choose one of his sons as my guardian. My father agreed on one condition. Whoever I chose would become the next king of the Hades.
Bloodline and birth parentage would not matter. Cain, you keep saying Damon has no qualification. Then I ask you.
What qualification do you have? Just because you're Hades' biological son?
Of course I have this. The throne should be inherited by underworld bloodline. It's an ancient rule. The law scrolls state it clearly.
Rules. Rules are made by people. The agreement between my father and Hades is the highest law of the underworld. If you refuse to accept it, go argue with my father. See if he will revoke his divine decree for you.
Elena, don't hide behind Zeus. You're abusing your power. This isn't fair.
Not fair? In what way?
I was raised and trained for 200 years. I am 10,000 times better than him. Why does he sit on that throne while I must kneel before him? What right does he have? He's just a bastard. His blood is lowly. He could be mortal, even a monster. I am the Hades' true son. I carry noble underworld royal blood. Elena, you're blinded by emotion. You chose a bastard as king of the Hades. You're making the entire underworld a laughingstock. When this spreads, all three realms will laugh at our underworld, letting a bastard rule.
Exactly! Elena, you're acting out of personal spite. You hate Cain for leaving you, so you picked a bastard on purpose to spite him. You abuse your authority. You're unfit to be Mount Olympus heir.
They do have a point.
It seems wrong to let someone unknown rule.
Miss Elena is joking with the underworld's future.
Everyone, you've all heard it. I, Cain Morton, ask for nothing but fairness. If Damon is truly stronger than me, I will step aside willingly. But he's just a bastard who doesn't even know his own father. What right does he have? Bastard, hear that? The gods don't accept you. You think leaning on Elena can stabilize this position? Dream on! You'll always be a bastard. Father! You're just in time. You've seen everything. Damon is not your son. He's lied to us all. Please, dethrone this nobody.
Damon has never been a bastard.
Father? What are you saying?
It is true that Damon Morton is not my son, but he is not a bastard. His bloodline is nobler than every god present in this hall.
Nobler than the king of Hades. How is this possible? Father! Have you gone mad? How could he be nobler than me? He's just someone picked up from the human world.
Shut up! 200 years ago, Heiress' daughter, Selena, entrusted newborn Damon to me. She said, his child carries the purest war god bloodline in his body. She begged me to protect him. Don't let anyone know his origins.
Ares' bloodline? Damon is Heiress' descendant? Then doesn't that mean he's one of Olympus's noblest bloodlines? Impossible. Impossible. How could he be? How could he be Heiress' descendant?
All gods listen well. Damon Morton is one of Olympus's noblest bloodlines. Whoever dares call him bastard again is enemy of the king of Hades and the war god.
Father! You're lying to me! You must be lying to me! How could his bloodline be nobler than mine? I'm your biological son. I'm the underworld's rightful heir.
Cain, you think noble bloodline can secure the throne of the underworld. These 200 years I gave you the best cultivation, the best resources, and what did you become? Greedy, stupid, and played around by a maid. Look at Damon instead. He never had your privileges or upbringing, yet he rose to where he stands now through his own effort. His strength, his character, his integrity all surpass you by far.
No, I refuse to accept this. I won't. You! What right do you have? You were an unwanted bastard. Or not even that now. But why do you get everything? Why?
Cain, do you still not understand? You didn't lose all this because I took it. You threw it away with your own hands. Elena chose you for 200 years. She gave you countless chances. And what did you do? For a fake, you humiliated and abandoned her before everyone. For a so-called noble bride, you pushed her away with your own hands. As for me, I simply stood by her side when she needed someone the most. I never sought to take what was yours. You just lost the most precious thing you had.
No. It's not like that. It can't be.
It's over. Everything is over. Cain has lost completely. What about me? Following him gets me nothing at all.
War God's descendant. He's actually the War God's descendant.
Cain, we still have a chance.
Chance? What chance? Didn't you hear? He's Heiress's son. His bloodline is nobler than mine. All gods have submitted. What do I have to fight him with? It's all over. Everything is ruined.
Cain is completely finished. Following him, I have nothing. I can't just admit defeat like this. Can't be trapped in this broken place forever. Elena, she treated me like a sister since childhood. If I go back begging her, would she soften? She's so kind. She'll definitely forgive me.
Elena, what exactly did I do wrong?
Miss Elena! I was wrong! I shouldn't have impersonated your identity and stolen your Queen of the Henweld. Shouldn't have humiliated you with Cain. I was blinded by greed. I deserve punishment. I truly saw you as my sister. We grew up together, 200 years of friendship, don't you remember? Can you really bear to leave me trapped forever in that hellish place?
Stella, finished?
Miss Elena,
You claim you saw me as a sister? Then why did you scheme to take my identity and my place as queen? Did you ever think of me then?
I was bewitched by Cain. He kept using me. I loved him too much and got blinded by him.
Bewitched by Cain? Stella, don't push all faults onto others. Impersonating Zeus's daughter was your own idea. Stealing the Queen of the Enworld was your own choice. Humiliating and betraying me were all your own decisions. You say you're sorry? Are you truly regret? She won't forgive me. She truly won't forgive me. Then what do I do? Can't just go back like you. Sorry, Miss Elena, but you don't give me a way out. I can only find my own way. Elena, don't blame me. If you must blame someone, blame yourself for being too ruthless.
Elena? How did you bring her?
Cain, now Elena is in our hands. We can use her to trade back the throne of the underworld. Damon loves her so much, he'll definitely agree.
Are you crazy? Kidnapping Elena? This is a capital crime. If Damon finds out, if Zeus finds out, we'll be completely banished from Olympus.
Cain, we have no way back. You think you still have a chance to turn things around? Damon is Heiress's rescendant. All gods have submitted. What do you have to fight him with? This is the only way.
You're right. No way back. No way back. Fine. We'll use her to trade back everything that belongs to me.
Cain, you will succeed. Once you reclaim the throne, we'll leave this wretched place and live in glory once more. Cain, do you think I'm doing this for you? No, I'm only saving myself. Once the throne is yours, I can become the Queen of the Hades.
King of Hades. Miss Elena is gone. We searched the entire palace and can't find her. Missing? How can a person vanish right under your watch? It was Stella. Someone saw her visiting the Queen. And afterward, Miss Elena disappeared. Stella? Seal all exits of Mount Olympus at once. Send soldiers to the deepest underworld, arrest Cain and Stella, and bring them back. Yes! Elena, you must be okay. Wait for me. I'm coming to save you. Elena, you're awake.
Cain? You kidnapped me?
It was her.
Stella, you really never change. Just now kneeling before me crying so pitifully. In the blink of an eye, you drugged and tied me here. Did you truly think I would beg for your mercy? You're far too naive. I never beg anyone. I only take what I deserve.
What you deserve? What could you possibly deserve? You're just a maid who stole my identity, stole my man, and now dares kidnap me. Do you even deserve to stand here? Don't look down on me, Elena, have status because you were born lucky. As Zeus' daughter, you trample on others as you please. I refuse to accept this, never!
Refuse all you want. Have you ever thought what you would have had if you'd stayed loyal and humble? Wanting what didn't belong to you, now blaming me for not giving you a chance?
Elena, stop talking. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to reclaim what belongs to me.
What belongs to you? The throne of the king of Hades? Cain, you still don't understand till now? That position was never yours. I chose you for 200 years. But what did you do? You abandoned me for an imposter. For your so-called noble status wife, you personally pushed me away. Now you lost and blame me for not giving you a chance? Cain, touch your conscience. Do you truly deserve that position?
Enough! Elena, no need to say more. No matter what, you're in my hands now. Damon will definitely come save you. When he comes, I'll make him trade the throne for you!
You think Damon will give up the throne for me?
He will. He loves you. He definitely will.
Cain, you're truly pitiful. You still don't understand what love is. You think love is possession and exchange. But true love is fulfillment and protection. Damon won't trade the throne for me because he knows I'd rather die than let him do that.
Elena, you talk tough, huh? When Damon comes, let's see if you can still be this tough.
Surround this place. Don't let a single one escape.
Damon! Be careful! They might have an ambush!
Elena, don't be scared. I'm here.
Damon, don't come closer. Otherwise, I'll kill her.
You think you can still threaten me?
Now I have nothing. I'm not afraid to die. But you're afraid she'll die.
Go ahead and kill me. You won't survive afterward anyway. Kill me, and my father will tear your soul to shreds. Do you dare risk it?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I knew you'd come for me.
Let me go! Release me!
Damon, you kill me. I'm not afraid to die.
Killing you would be too merciful. Elena, what should we do with them?
Cain, I once truly loved you. 200 years ago, when I chose you, I believed you would be a good husband and a worthy king. But you let me down completely. You abandoned me for power, betrayed me for status, and now you've kidnapped me out of envy. From this day on, you mean nothing to me at all.
Take them away. Let the King of Gods pass judgment. I thought I'd lost you forever.
I told you. I chose you, and I will never leave you.
Cain, Morton, Stella, how dare you act so recklessly? Kidnapping my daughter and threatening the king of the Hades. Do you know what crime this is? Lord Zeus, I know I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong. Please spare my life.
Lord Zeus, it was all Cain's idea. He made me kidnap Elena. I was forced.
You bitch! Clearly it was you!
Lord Zeus, I truly know I was wrong. Please, considering my father's face, spare my life. I guarantee never to appear in Olympus again.
Enough. Elena, you say, how to deal with them.
Father, Cain's crime of kidnapping me is unforgivable, yet he is still Hades' son. Spare his life, strip him of all divine power, and banish him forever from Mount Olympus. As for Stella, she impersonated my identity for 200 years, framed me countless times, and now kidnapped me. Father, strip her divine power and banish her to the human world, never to return to the divine realm forever.
Human world. I don't want to go to the human world. I don't...
As Elena said. Today, witnessed by all gods, I declare Elena Zosia, Olympus's future heir, and Damon Morton, king of the Hades, officially come husband and wife. May your marriage last eternal. May your love transcend time, life, and death until the end of forever.
Damon, have I ever told you that I love you?
You have. But I would never tire of hearing you say it again.
I love you, Damon Morton, for all eternity. Damon, do you think we will always be this happy?
We will. I will spend every rest day of my life making you as happy as you are today.
Then I'll be sure to keep you to your promise.
Welcome anytime.